Hey there everybody and welcome back to Blockade Gaming. I'm Bob. I'm back for some more Age of Wonders 3 this weekend. Probably going to do another 4 episodes. I think there's a possibility I might be gone the weekend after this. Again, I'm probably going to be in and out a lot throughout the months of particularly November and December because of all the holidays going on. But yeah, I'm going to do at least 4, I think, in this set. So let's get right into it. We've got feedback to go through. There was not I don't think there's like a lot to go through this week. I just wanted to acknowledge some things. First, with Crotarax, I had a few people, Arch Redbeard and Blurry Intervision, did point out that during that battle, I was focusing a lot on reviving my own units. Specifically, I had to revive a few of my archers, but never really considered reviving any of the enemies' units. Like, they had some shamans that were like gold rank, some pretty good shamans, the druids, which I can't get any other way, so I probably should have taken those. Also, they had heroes, which I should have probably grabbed since I've kind of gone all in on resurrecting all the heroes now at this point too. So yeah, that's a good point. I tend to be kind of a loss averse person, so like if I lose something, I like want to get it back. Even if there was something better I could get, my brain just didn't go that route, but I probably should have done that. That being said, I do want to keep my elf archers around too, because I really like these guys. I know it's maybe not the best strategic move, but for me, part of the fun of this game is making tier 1 units like really good that can punch way above their weight. But yeah, my economy could have supported some more better units. The thing is that technically speaking, I could probably be reviving or true resurrecting almost every enemy unit I run across, but it wouldn't make for very fun gameplay, and it would make the game drag out a lot longer than it needs to. So I won't be doing that. I'll probably focus on tier 4s and maybe some tier 3s, and I'll probably try to grab heroes. I did just honestly forget to get the heroes. I meant to do that, but completely forgot about it. With that being said, let's move on to the other feedback. Sarah Feingold did have a good point. Notice that a lot of the Warlords units are all gold rank, so I went and checked as she suggested, and if I go to, sorry, I'm looking at I need overview panel for this. Global Assault is indeed up way down here, so I should probably disjunct that, not because it'll make the gold rank go away, but it gives the enemy's units charge and first strike, like all of them, and probably don't really want to deal with that if it can be avoided. Another thing that Impregnable mentioned was to remember that my spell, Age of Magic, which is, it's in here somewhere, there it is only at 100, because somebody tried to disjunct it. Apparently, I think the Druid did. So I need to reinforce Age of Magic and also get rid of their tier 7, the Warlord's tier 7 spell. So I think I can do that both on this turn. I do have an Archangel ready to summon, and I believe the next place I was going to put these guys was down near Morak's Soul. So I'm going to do that, but I'll probably wait until the end of the turn to do all the spell casting stuff, just in case I need it for anything else. Impregnable had a lot of other reminders. Pretty much everything else this week was just general reminders from Impregnable, things that I need to take care of. Don't forget plans for priests, knights, and tame trolls. Tame trolls, I checked the diplomacy menu. I believe I am 2 turns away from getting the goblin race governance upgrade you need to make them. So this city, basically the only other thing I need to build in here is a mana vault. Then on the next turn I could produce merchandise once, and then after that I should be able to move right into to producing tame trolls. And then where else? The other 2 cities were the human cities up here. I did have one of them that I think I did kind of forget about. Yeah, it was the human knight city. So this one next up, I'm gonna need the barracks, and then I'll grab the stables of vigor, and then when the barracks is done, the Warhar will pop up. I'll grab that and then do enchanted armory, and then we'll get the human race, or the tier 3 racial unit building. This city's still got a little ways to go before human priests are ready. I'm a couple turns off from that, but once these 2 buildings are done, I think I can do that. So I may as well queue up some of them, because once the magic library is done, I don't think there's anything else I'm waiting on. I think I've already got the other, what is it, Blood Altar? Yeah. So it's already down there. Okay. And I don't believe there's anything else in that city. I think we're good. Having some extra healers on the front line is always nice. From also, like I said, from Impregnable, apprentices can dispel arcane binding, useful versus sorcerer. This is more of just a general reminder, but yeah, if the sorcerer takes over one of my archangels like he did down here when I was fighting with the ships, if I have an apprentice around, I need to remember that they have a chance to dispel that. So that's worth keeping an eye on. I already talked about reinforcing Age of Magic, summoning angels. Need spiritual freedom on the dragon dwelling at Mirstagar. Now, which one is that? I think that one's underground and a bit more east. Yeah, it's right here. Looks like well, it's not quite right. It doesn't need it like right now, but it needs it soon. So I'll have to just kind of remember while I'm here. Let's go ahead and have this guy do his digging. Okay. Can sell dreadnought items and maybe other useless items of various heroes for cash. Actually, we'll do items last. I had a quick look at some of the loot I got after killing the dreadnought, but it's gonna be that'll probably lead right into just the gameplay. I need to move Horus and Anamosos rally points to Moraxol. That's another good point. I already have a Naga city above ground, sending matriarchs that way. I'm actually going to turn this lady around and have her go back. Well, you know what? We'll leave her on her route. I'm just gonna tell this city to turn its rally point this way. And we'll probably just start bunching everybody up in this tunnel here. So I'll send them there. And then the Horus. Everything I see Horus, and I just keep thinking Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire for Pokemon. Best Pokemon games, by the way. Those are still my favorite. And we'll set that rally point over here. And to be fair, no, I didn't. I admit I didn't play Sword and Shield, but I was one of the people who was bummed about not all the Pokemon in the National Dex being there. But that's just me. Move Apprentice off the Central Hex of Garrigar. This was a really good catch. I had a problem with, there was the Ice Queens way over at one of my other cities because there was a Yeti standing on the city. So the rally point wasn't working. They were all just going into that Yeti stack. Where the heck is Garrigar? I get so freaking lost underground on these giant maps. There it is. Oh, hey, this guy can continue his road there. Can go up like this. You can't build a road, unfortunately. As far as I know, the only person who can build roads over lava is the Druid because of their ability to give all their units floating. Let's see, and that dragon is almost done, so yeah, basically move this guy off, and I'm just gonna leave him camping there because actually I need to set a rally point for Garrigar when it's done. Where should I have them go? Maybe I'll just have this one send dragons underground. It's already kind of close to that path. Ooh, you know what, I need to, once this builder gets over here, I'm just gonna dig like a straight line through here and just start making, I think right now the dirt walls are working more against me than for me. I forgot about all these people up here. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna have that builder work on infrastructure in this area and just getting the fastest possible route to the enemy built up. On that note, I might want to wait to set that rally point until that tunnel is done, because it's going to be fast. Otherwise, the dragons, I think, will keep their current rally point path. So maybe I won't set a rally point there yet. I'll just have to do that later. Now, I didn't notice this, but apparently there was a domain invasion event near Radron Pier. Oops. Scrolling through all that. Radron Pier is a dragon city I have above ground, and where the heck? Oh, Randron Pier, right here. Yeah, so apparently there's domain invasion around here. I didn't notice that, but Impregnable did have a good point of like, I may as well, instead of having this army sitting out here, probably have them sit by this city. Because even if a neutral stack doesn't wander by and cause trouble, an enemy scout could. So I'll just autopath them down that way. We'll trust these forts to kind of take care of themselves. I haven't seen wandering stacks of enemies out here, so it's probably fine. Send him that way. And let's see, have new Dread Heroes summon siege engines. That's just something passively I'm going to want to try to remember to do. But yeah, I think I'll upgrade the Dreadnought Heroes towards siege engines. I don't know if they'll have time to actually do anything with that, but that I think is a good idea. And then redirect some archers to southern coastal cities to defend against enemy druid and sorcerer units that can swim, fly, and float. So yeah, I have all those elf archers kind of along the way, and I'm going to grab some of them that are en route to wherever they're going and snap them back to like this city, which would allow then the Archangel to actually move. Oh, there's some more units on the water there. Oh, that Archangel needs to get up there. What's the... Okay, they can't quite reach that spot, so for now, I'll move this Archangel here. That's all Druid, so I don't think they'll Arcane Bind my Archangel. I do have a couple more... Oh, wait, you know what? I can solve that problem. I've got more units right here, more than capable of doing so. Only problem is it takes away from getting them to the front lines, which is where I want them. But I guess they could go down here and then go straight west. I'll do that. And to save them some movement, I'll bring this Archangel out and attack, and then move it back. We'll do a manual combat for this. Although I probably could auto-combat this, but I don't know, just in case they do anything weird or cheesy. We'll do it manually. Nothing crazy, they're just casting Awakening and stuff like you would expect them to do. Alright. I'm just gonna park you there. And I'm gonna park you here. That ought to take care of them for a while. Move this guy back, have him turn around, and cast Thunderstorm. And then I'll have this one just engage that Griffin Rider. With Full Arm I should do just fine. And there goes all his movement points. Have you come back here and heal that guy. Pretty good start. Fail to disjunct Thunderstorm. Good stuff. They went for the... Okay, they got one of the Angels, but that's okay. The Angels have Resurgence, so they'll be fine. Let's see here. I want to probably sprint and flank. Yeah. Alright, this guy, unfortunately, I kind of moved back too far. Maybe I get lucky with Slip Away, but I could get unlucky with it too, so... I was thinking I kind of wanted it to put him in the middle of the enemies, but I don't know for sure if it'll do that, so I'm going to play patient on it. Instead, I'm going to sprint with this guy, which I actually didn't need to do because I have enough movement, but get around there, and then have the Lord of the Deep come here and engage those guys. They may try entangling the Archangel, and just in case they do, I'm going to go ahead and just kill the polar bear now. Well, I didn't quite kill it, but I did a lot of damage. And if I lose the other Archangel again, no big deal. Mostly just want to keep my Lords of the Deep alive here. But that poison damage is going to hurt them a lot. Oh, lucky hit. Okay. And let's get the Lords of the Deep. We need to start hitting those shamans hard. I can get rid of the polar bear with this guy. And I can get rid of this guy with him. Okay, they entangled that guy, which is not great, but... they'll probably beat up on that feathered serpent and might kill it. Not quite, but dang close. May need to throw a spell in here, although I could always just true resurrect it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send this one down here. Unfortunately, they are going to kill that feathered serpent, which is gonna require me to spend mana to fix it unless I can somehow do 26 damage to that guy. And it's honestly, I think, at that point, cheaper to just cast True Resurrect than it is to cast anything that could potentially do 27 damage to that guy. I guess, well, there is always the option of Safeguard, which is only 10, versus True Resurrect, which is 25. And there's no valid targets. Oh, you know what? I don't think I can True Resurrect on the water, because it's not giving me the option to do it to the angels. Granted, they have Resurgence anyway, so that doesn't really matter, but I do need to protect that guy, so we'll have to do, what is it? Well, actually, the first thing I need to do is make sure it's purely melee. They don't have some sort of weird weakness. It's the only weakness they have is frost, okay? So I'm going to close that, go back to cast a spell, find Safeguard, cast it on him. Okay. Can't touch me. Alright, I should get the angels back. I don't think being on the water would prevent... Yeah, okay, they came back. It just prevents True Resurrect from working, because apparently the corpse just goes to the bottom of the ocean. You can't find it to resurrect it. I guess that makes sense. Alright, and then I think it's time... I'm going to... Actually, since this angel's coming out here, I'm going to have this one go with this group. They can start moving west and putting some pressure on the enemy. So that takes care of that little problem. Hopefully there's nothing else sneaking around up here. There might be. I don't remember for sure. I know Impregnable was warning me about enemies on the water in this area. I think those are the ones he was talking about, but if there's any up north, I might have missed them. So hopefully not. Alright. Let's, I think that's pretty much all the comments. So, like, I just wanted to jump back into where we left off with my druid and my main hero after we get that quick save in there. Okay, somewhere around Helmedal. No, it was this mountain pass here where the Dreadnought met his untimely end. Now, there's a lot of items here, a lot of junk, but there's some good stuff here too. I already kind of had a look at things. So I am going to... I have some new heroes. It's Balo has lots of space and Ferric has a lot of space. So what I'm going to do is use them as sort of a place to dump a lot of my extra items, and anything they can't equip is going to get sold. Beyond that, I'm not going to like micromanage between the new heroes to see which items are best on who. It's just Balo and Ferric get anything that's extra here. If they can't equip it, they sell it. Both of them already have a melee item, and Ferric has actually all 8 item slots full, whereas Balo only has basically a crappy mount and those 2 things, so the sword and shield. So what I have been doing with my hero was I was working on getting a Frost Wyvern, or with my leader, rather. I was working on getting a Frost Wyvern to boost her frost protection from 60 to 100, but there's an item in here that I actually think is pretty interesting. It's this jewel item that gives... wait, no, it's not that. Yeah, it is. It gives this frost strength upgrade for all frost attacks, which would theoretically include Fairy Fire, I think. But it would definitely include Frost Breath, which I think is pretty cool. I have this Keeper Brooch of the Valley on her that I don't really feel like I need. So I'm going to get rid of this, and since I know Ballo doesn't have any such items, I'll send it to him. And I know this shield is better than the one Ballo has, so that can go to him. This item, Tempest Staff of Air Mastery, is actually really pretty good, and I want that on my leader. It gives Call Lightning, which I keep thinking Thunderstorm is Call Lightning and clicking on it, but they're two different things. So I would like to have that on her, and I'm going to replace this item with that staff. It also just makes more sense for my sorcerer to have a staff, I think. And this item can go in that spot where I was thinking about putting it. Since I'm not going to need the Frost Wyvern, I'm going to swap that for this Manticore that just showed up to give my leader a little extra health. And it'll also give Crippling Wounds, which should work on the ranged attack for on my Frost Breath attack. Then I can we'll give Ballo that mount, I guess. He could also use this leg item. We'll throw him some fireworks. He's a halfling. He could have fun with those. And we'll give him... Is Ballo a dreadnought? I think he is. No, he's an arch druid. Okay. Let's just put some of these items where they're going to go, except for that one. He actually probably could have picked up some of these himself, but that's okay. Keeper Brooch, that's Stab, Ceremonial Elfguard Spear. The rest of these we'll just get equipped when they get to him, and then I'll swap out and sell whatever he doesn't need. Let's go back into here. He could use... Well, actually, he doesn't really need that as much as, like, a Dreadnought would need something that grants Forestry. Now, a Resurgence is another cool item that popped up here. And I think I'm going to actually send that to my Druid, but I need to check my Druid first. She already has two items. I got one of those for the Warlord already. I'm going to probably take Jack's gift away from her and give her that Resurgence item. The more heroes have Resurgence, the better. So yeah, I'd like to keep an eye out for more of these amulets, and I am flipping the long way through my heroes. We'll send that to her. The Druid. Which she's in this list somewhere. There it is. And then this item gives healing and floating, which is kind of cool. I'm going to give that to Ballo. We'll equip it later. And I think I said I was going to give the gun to Ballo. I'm going to give the ice item to... Well, you know what? We'll also send that to Ballo. He just gets everything. We'll just dump all that stuff on him. The rest of the stuff here can just go in like somebody's inventory, I guess. This one probably I could get rid of entirely, although I do sort of like the idea of having black bolts. Fairy Fire is better, so... And I don't see the others using this, like, at all. So I'm actually just going to sell this one. You can get a decent amount of gold out of it. And I don't think anyone's going to use that lightning wand either, so... Well, maybe Ballo could have use for that. And then Dispel Magic, Turn Undead, True Sight. We'll actually send that to Ferric, I guess. Alright, so that's done. Then there's another bag here, and I actually don't know what's in this one, because I didn't have a chance to open it. There's a lot more stuff in here. Okay, I'm going to probably just sell a good portion of this. Like, that can be sold. That Whispering Shield is garbage. That can be sold. These boots are... Honestly, all of this stuff is pretty trash compared to some of what I found in the other pile. This is actually could be useful. Inflict Enfeebling Fever and Exhausting Fatigue could be really handy on that big AoE that this person can do. On top of the fact that I can stun with it and cripple with it and maybe inflict frostbite. I don't know. That might have been that was an effect on the axe actually. But what else do we have here? Inflict dazzled. That's also potentially pretty good on a massive AOE. But that's really the only place it is good at. And I've been using Touched by Faith pretty regularly, and I like having that extra resistance. Because 2 resistance is kind of a lot. I really, this is one of my favorite items to have equipped on someone, because it's passive XP gain with Touched by Faith, and 2 resistance is really nice. I think I'm going to have to sell these. Yeah, I might keep the Dazzled one. Maybe Ferret can find a use for it. This one I'm going to sell. There's this ring with 60% frost protection. I have better rings on other people, so that can be sold. The high morale, that maybe I'll send to Ballo. I know I just sent him an item that gives him healing, but maybe I'll switch that to somebody else. Where are those guys? They're here somewhere. There he is. For now, I'll send the headdress to him, but yeah, if I was paying attention, I would give the high morale item to the halfling. Yeah, we'll just gunk up his inventory with more stuff. That can go to Ballo. And I think everything else here can be sold. Yeah, the rest of this is garbage. So we'll sell it for a little extra quick cash. And that should take care of all the items for now. There may be more near where I killed those other heroes, but that's pretty good for now. And now my leader has a big fancy Manicore mount, which is exciting. I don't know what I'll do with the Frost Wyvern mount. I guess I could always send the egg to one of the others. But let's see, where are these guys? They can't move on this turn, so I'll send that egg to, you know what, I'll send it to Ferric. He's a Draconian, so he's going to have that frost weakness. So he can hatch that egg, and my Sorcerer is good now, who does have 100% Frost Protect, exactly, which is just what I wanted. Okay, so all these people can carry on. There was that Ziggurat I think I was on my way towards, and that was my leader's main stack here. I think I had an extra Eldritch Horror in there. Which one was the Paragon? This one is the Paragon, the one on the left, I think. Yeah. You move down with the Sorcerer. I kind of want to keep him separate so I can tell more easily. The Paragon I always want to keep with my main leader. And then we'll probably give them the Phoenix from the Druid's army. And let the Druid's army have the other Eldritch Horror, because they kind of could use one anyway. Well, for now I'm going to have to move everyone as far down as I can, because the Druid's army is more or less stuck on the mountain at the moment. All things considered, good stuff there. I'm going to turn these 2 around. Oh, I do want to get that, I do want to get this guy back with the Druid. Oh, you know what? The Druid I could have given... I think there was another item that I was looking at that might have been good for her, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll leave it the way it is. Item has arrived up here. Those are shoes. Yeah, you can put those on. And you also got this. Okay, that's fine. Good for you. The city offers a tribute. I'll take the gold, please. Thank you. And these guys want alliance. Okay, sure. That actually might boost... That might boost Goblin Race Governance up enough to where I get it on the next turn. It was really close. Summon Archangels ready to cast. Yes, I know. Another alliance proposal here. So how does this work? They'll become a vassal. So one of the things Impregnable suggested was actually purging this city and then using it to farm Goblin Race Governance XP. But I've got other cities I can do that with. The problem is that I don't really have an army in this area to do that with. They're all kind of already moving the other direction. So yeah, I could do that if I wanted to farm a little extra governance XP, but I think I would rather have my armies moving west. So I'm just going to accept the vassal, and I'm going to have just an undead. Well, actually, no, actually, this is a goblin city. This is not an undead city. It just has undead units in it. It just says population is goblin, slightly evil. So yeah, I think I can still farm the race governance on them. Alright, cool. Where are we at here? Oh, Bebjan. Okay. We'll put a temple in there and a laboratory. More dwarf forge priests continue to be built here. I am going around to get that, excuse me, to get this happiness, or to get this structure over here for the extra happiness. And I think that army's more or less good. I sort of do want one more healer with them. So I don't exactly know what they're going to run into out here. Oh, you know what? They'll be fine. Let's just go smash some stuff. Oh gosh, they will not be fine. Oh, they're dead. They're so dead. Oh, I got a little casual with that. Okay, well, we know where the sorcerer's army is. Holy crap. We'll take out as many as we can, I suppose. Time to bottleneck the heck out of this place. Where's the other firstborn reinforcements? You guys need to get down here as quick as you can. I'm gonna send these guys. These guys can stay here and guard the cave entrance. Someone suggested sending them up top. What I can do is I can pop them up, like that, and then send them back down. But I want to scout it, but I want to keep them down here, because staying at the bottom of a cave entrance forces the enemy to come through one army at a time. So if you only have one stack, it's generally better to hold one side or the other, and I'm more worried about units coming at me from above ground than under. So, frick, dang, I did not know all this crap was over here. Good luck, guys. And they shouldn't be able, oh crap, they can reach with at least one stack. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what happens on the next turn. If I can manage to kill a few things, I can maybe true resurrect and be a pain with that. Going of Tror Melar, okay. This one is, where is this one located? Is this safe? I think it is. Yeah, Kazari's army just came through and killed everything north of there. So yeah, this city should be safe. We'll let them join and start queuing up something. What do I have? I know I've got one making fire. I don't know if I have any making frost. I can't even remember anymore. We'll just go with frost down here. Sorcerer's Conflux. Merchandise, Oberos. Okay, I think this one was just the mana vault, and then I can put that on infinite money production. Another Grand Palace here. Same thing with this one. Get the Sorcerer's Vault. So I'll be able to check those two off the list soon. What do we got here? A laboratory and then Great Temple. And then after that, it should be Observatory and then Grand Palace, I think. Same thing here. Okay, Summer of Love, Festival of Magic. I can just uncheck those. Forged an Alliance, got that, got that. The city got Storehouse. Public Baths next. Festival of Magic, Praise the Leader. People are holding festivals in my honor, and I'm just ignoring them. Mana Vault is done here, and we can do this wherever. We can do merchandise indefinitely here. Okay, got a problem, but it's not a huge problem. It's a manageable problem. The only real problem is that I don't. My good units are kind of like not here, but you know what? Let's see if before I do this. Okay, I need to get the angel summoned, which, knowing what I know now about what's going on down near Murrick Soul, definitely want to summon them down here. I don't know if there's a route. No, it looks like there's a lot of rock wall that's going to get in their way if they go north. Alright, I'm going to summon the angel here. And actually, I can fly her down to help guard that choke point. I just need to make sure I don't go any further than that, because from here only one army can attack at a time. So now that angel's out of my casting queue, I can go to the overview panel and find Global Assault and try to disjunct it. Oh, it's going to take a turn to do. How much mana did it say that was going to cost? I'm going to try that again. I didn't pay attention to the mana cost, but it must have been a lot. Disjunction cost 500 casting points. Okay. You know what? Instead of doing that on this turn, I'm going to reinforce Age of Magic. For me, having Age of Magic up is more important than getting rid of Global Assault. So I'm going to cancel that, close this, go to Overview panel, and let's see how much it's going to cost to reinforce Age of Magic. Only 180? No, reinforce cost is 400, and that's all I can do, and it'll get to a spell integrity of 180, okay? Most likely that's what I'm going to do with my magic at the end of this turn. But for now, I'm going to have to fight a battle against all these people with charge and first strike, which will be annoying, but I do have some guard-breaking AoEs on those Ice Queens that I think could come in handy here. In any case, rather than waiting for him to come to me, I think I'm going to engage him. Well, I don't know. Maybe he will attack that city. I'm worried he'll try to run away, and if he does, it would actually probably be good for me to nab that army out in the open while I can, because I've got a unit numbers advantage here. Not really a huge advantage on unit quality, but, well, I have some tier 4s in there. Plus, I would really like to true resurrect that Manicore Rider. That would be helpful in this area. Alright, I'm gonna run out and go after them. We'll pop him in there. Engage these guys on the open field. Who needs to lead the charge? How about the Archangel? Very likely victory. Well, that's what I like to see. There's a lot of gold rank units in here, so with charge and first strike, so we'll see how it goes. But I think... Oh, and there's Relentless Army. So they all have Tireless now. That's alright. I think I can play around most of these things. Alright, well, they are all gathering up there, so it's time to get all my stuff together because I want to maintain that numbers advantage. They're going to definitely catch some of them on the way down here, though. Get the giant back so he can throw the boulders. And get some of the tankier, tougher units up front. Glutton included. I'm gonna give I'll give Touch by Fate to this hero, I guess, just because why not? And we'll give some to this Node Serpent. Form a line with you behind it. And you may as well throw a rock. Probably at the big beetle, because I think the war breeds have gold rank, don't they get? I think they got resurgence. Oh, regrowth. Oh, they just have regrowth inherently. Okay. So, may as well throw the rock at the beetle. Can't just grow the health back. These two up here are in a bit of trouble, but I'm going to let them be the bait here. Except for you. You need to get out of there. You're not bait. You're a hero. I'm going to leave the angel more in the front here. So I've at least got first strike on her. So she can stab through the opponent's first strike. And should I try to do anything? I kind of don't want to cast spells. I want to get Age of Magic back up to fully reinforced. I'm just going to end turn. I'm not super worried about losing units in this fight. I might lose some, but oh gosh, they have so many buffs. I do want that Mana Core though. Want him on my side. Okay, they've got lots of buffs, but I have lots of debuffs on some of my units. The Ice Queens in particular, I really need to run them in and start doing AoEs in this area. Well, actually, I don't need to run them in, I can teleport them in. That's kind of the whole point of these things. So let's start by phasing one right here. That looks like a fun spot. Let's do that. And can phase another one probably right there. Actually, I don't need to. I could just run this one over there, I think. They attacked, yeah, they attacked that thing. So I could run this one. Well, actually, that would be a good flank for a different unit. Yeah, I think I'll just use the angel to fight that. So I'm going to run her here. He's looking the other way, so I can do this. And we're just gonna Ice Nova the heck out of this whole area. And try to freeze this and stun as much as I can. It was somewhat successful. Alright, now that that guy's guard is down, I can go after him. I might do another Ice Nova here. It could hurt my own unit though, so I'm hesitant to do that. Alright. Get rid of him. And then I need this guy to come help with these beetles over here. So he's stunned, he's frozen, he's stunned, but the Mana Core Rider is alive and well. I think I might phase her actually back here. Do another one to try to really isolate that Mana Core Rider all by itself. He's gonna absolutely destroy whatever he attacks though, so I need to try to use up some of his action points or something. I think I have units that could. And I've also got heroes with spells. I'm sure somebody has something useful. So yeah, I'm gonna phase back here and do one more Ice Nova. Nice, okay, double freeze on that. That whole line is just completely locked down thanks to a few Ice Queens. They're so freaking good with a sorcerer combo. Alright, now this guy can move, and I think I'm gonna start trying to kill that Manticore Rider. Or at least divide up. Well, no, I still gotta get these guys off of this hero next, I think. There's a 50% chance for me to actually just seduce that thing. They've got a lot of health. Does that spew out? It goes like that kind of. Okay. Glutton got beat up pretty good. That bloodbath is... it hurts. It hurts a lot. I'm thinking about trying to seduce one of those big beetles, in part because I feel like that's the best... I think that's the best chance I have of killing it, because it's got so much health to get through. Both of them do. I have a chance to daze it with that guy. Chance to stun it with the angel, but I kind of want the angel to go out and engage the Manticore Rider. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have the angel help out this hero here. Alright, we're gonna do that. Blinded him, though it doesn't really do me a whole lot of good. These guys have resurgence, right? Yeah. You go... No, I could either turn him around to back up that hero and move the... You know what? That's actually a better idea. Turn you around. I'll use some spell to debuff this guy. Just to do something to keep him from killing that Ice Queen. Alright, now that they're turned around, you can step back, allowing the giant to take the place here and just smash this guy a bit. That tireless is still a bit of a problem, but they're more or less locked in place there, so that's good. Alright, now who's got spells and what can they do? Quick dash. Ooh, that could actually do the trick. If I quick dashed, I could quick dash that angel and go get a hit in on this. Does anyone else have anything that would be more useful? What about you? That's the other dreadnought. Him, not really. Flashbang could debuff, but the blind wouldn't be worth it. Yeah, I think the only hero that can actually do anything useful here is the rogue. So, it's probably what I'm going to have to work with. Alright, let's see if I can figure out this middle spot before moving on. I got 50-50 chance to web that guy. That might be worth the risk here. Firebomb right there gives it... Now, it wouldn't do much damage. He's got Monster Slayer. For that reason alone, it might be worth doing that. The Glutton gets a free hit here, more or less. I'm gonna circle around. You know what? I'm gonna try to web. What's the odds on this guy? 35 versus 50 on him. I'll take the 50 odds. Okay, good. And the bear gets to eat. I want you here and just take away one of his action points. Ouch. That, oh crap, first strike, right. Let's that guy's health back up. I'd prefer not to lose that unit. Although now I think I'm going to lose it anyway. No, he'll be okay. Unless the other guy crits. I gotta remember these elementals have a freezing touch they can use, which is fun. Try to swallow him whole. Unfortunately, that didn't work, so we'll just let the ogre finish him off. So yeah, this is pretty much going to take everyone's attention down here. The Phoenix has Resurgence, so I think what I'm going to do is... These guys being more or less locked in, they can't do a whole lot. I'm going to get this guy out. I guess it's possible this one could move and try to go kill her anyway. And he would probably succeed if he did. But they are pretty pinned in there. So I could have her heal herself. Or use Quick Dash to help one of these other units out. But instead, what I think I'll do is I will use the Phoenix to completely block this route. There, actually just kill that unit. Okay, then I should be safe. Because this guy doesn't really have any good way. He would take attacks of opportunity from too much stuff to get through to me. So, at this point then, I can take the Archangel, Quick Dash. A phase takes all 3 action points, right? Yeah, it does. %. They're both... The problem is I don't want to flank it. I want to use up one of its action points. But I think this one is close enough. It's 1, 2... It's really only 3 spaces away from where it needs to go. So yeah, it should be able... Yeah, it can get in here. Okay, good. I just wanted to take away one of its hits. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, now they're just spelling crap. Oh, and he's gonna go kill her. Crap. Alright, we'll res her. Alright, we'll true res. You don't get to kill my new heroes. That's not okay. You should finish off... Oh, I should have war cried there. I could have actually finished him. Got a little lucky with that, because this guy was not happy. I guess you can finish him, yeah. You need to move here. Actually, I think I'm going to need both of you up there. Because now that all that stuff wore off, I've got plenty to deal with here. Alright, I'm just gonna engage and hope that I get some of these status effects to trigger. Since they each have a chance to stun and freeze, it's basically twice as likely that something good happens. Okay, good. Excellent. I want you going after the Warbreed because I don't want it flanking that one. You can, I guess, yeah, go ahead and try to stun that guy. Okay, good. Warlord buffs are no joke. Ooh, he very nearly died. Is he taking damage over time? No, but he's got Noxious Vulnerability.
could Guardian Flame if I can get to him. Now seems like a good time to sprint with this guy. I can get up and put some more pressure on that hero there. Can try to convert. Can try again to convert. Fail and fail. Alright. Looks like I need to just beat the snot out of it instead. He's on fire. So should die on the next turn, I think, before he can do anything. Although I would like to get the XP for the kill. Oh, wait. Never mind. Problem solved. Hey, we got a swallow hole. Burn by flames to buff your health up a bit. Who's left? The Archangel and the Phoenix are all. Kind of want that Phoenix to just finish him off. Archangel can go put some pressure on this guy. And by pressure, I mean to kill him with a spear. Okay, I don't think any of their units can move here. Yep. So now we can focus on finishing these guys off and getting some healing in. Those guys don't quite have their healing back yet. Some of the Archangels do, though. Like this one has a healing, which I would like to use on that giant before the end of this battle. In fact, I've got enough units up there I can afford to do that. We'll just move the giant towards that direction. Barely seems like it does anything. That giant has so much max health. You can flank him, but I think he's the last unit in the battle. So I kind of want to only flank him once. Okay. That gives her the ability to come down here, give this guy some more healing. And is that everything? I'm pretty sure that's everything. Alright. There we go. Jeez. Those Ice Queens put in some work in that one. That was a good fight. And there are more items. Which of these heroes has the most inventory space? I could have, oh crap, I could have true res their other, I always forget to true res other heroes. Yep, okay, I'll just acknowledge that now. I don't think it really matters. I'm just going to send her onto it, and crap, already have. Well, actually, the new heroes don't all already have Nourishing Meal, do they? No, I could send that to Yika. YKKA, where is she? I think she's actually really close. I think she's... You know what, actually, I could just leave that and she could pick it up on this turn. She's like here, yeah. I would rather have her grab that on this turn because she could use it to help heal. That's crap, so that gets sold. Although it actually was still better than that garbage. Here, we'll give you this one. All garbage, we don't need it. Alright, that takes care of that little invasion force. I think they should probably actually be moving south now anyway, especially now that that army was blunted. I kind of want to go grab this city, Nimras, which is like sort of right in the middle of a lot of things. We'll move you here and get you back with your army. And you can move there. each of these armies, you actually have some healing of your own. So I want these guys to move down here, and I want an Archangel to go with them. There's already an Archangel here, so you guys can have that one, and then you can kind of worry about healing your own units for now. They are all, you know what, well, let's keep them together. Slowest army is behind a bit, so keep these guys grouped up there, and then all three of them will run in at the same time and go after that city. And hopefully, oh, he had a critical failure on that. That's fun. Hopefully they'll be able to hold that area. I'm thinking that'll be a little more centralized of a location to defend against the warlord. Lots of join offers. Sure, I think it's time for you to join my empire. Sounds like fun. And now get out. You guys can join, and then you can also kindly get out. Poor people are so confused. And then I think I have another one here. These ones can just join, I think. That's a big city, and I believe it has a grand palace in it. Yes, you guys can stay forever. Yeah, that was one that I think the Necromancer nabbed from me a while ago. Took long enough to get it back. We'll just do forever merchandise in there. That's fine. Hospital is done here. Masters Guild next, and then get those. Another warship done here. We'll just keep making these things and letting them pile up here for now. Okay, they finished with the bell tower there. That city, I think this one's not doing anything. We can go merch on this one permanently. Okay, Feathered Serpent's done. They should have their auto movement orders. Speaking of units on auto movement, let's pull another one of these elves to the side here to defend these coastal cities. I'll try to remember to do that on the next turn, just so there's a couple of elves in each one of those. And I'm gonna stick one here too, in Kai. So you camp and keep an eye on things there. We'll just have a few scattered here and there to keep things in check, in case any of them sneak units through. Okay, that city's got its orders. More festivals, we can discard those. We already know that we're producing more units. That's good. Grand Palace just got finished here. So we'll do the normal after that, get the Mana Vault. And let's see, Observatory, yeah, that would come next. There, Summer of Love, don't care. Observatory is an independent vassal, okay, that one's fine. Crotarax just grew into a city, that's the city I just defended a couple episodes ago. We'll let them keep upgrading, and I might want stone walls for that, I don't know. For now, they're good doing what they're doing. Okay. Public baths are done there, which means queue up hospital next. Actually, probably should, you know what, this is fine. Not gonna worry too much about it. Archon Dwelling here, can do merch forever. I don't plan on ever making Archon units. Another Grand Palace finished here. I got a bunch of them done on this turn, which is great. Sorcerer's Conflux is already in the works. Lots more Grand Palaces coming pretty soon. That city's got orders for a while. This one, Grand Palace is next. We'll let that go at a normal pace because they're struggling with the whole happiness thing. I could actually do more fertile plains there. Is that a human city? That's dwarf. Okay, they don't care one way or the other, but this one's halfling. They could use more fertile plains. Let's go ahead and do that. Fertilize the land around here. Although I guess, no, they like forests just as well. Yeah, halflings don't mind. We'll just leave that. I'll get rid of those barrens down there. That's fine. I guess there's another one here I missed. But otherwise, they should be happy. Incubation chamber is done here. And I guess I'll do... This looks like I'm going the fire dragon route, so we'll just continue with that. Hero is leveled up. It's a rogue. I don't have anything in particular in mind. Maybe I'll turn this one into a spellcaster rogue. That might be fun. Since Iggy is kind of doing most of the fighting. I do like weapon finesse, though. Let's get that. Anything that's an army-wide buff, I'll always grab those. Okay, you got orders. Public baths is done here. Keep cycling through all this crap. Yeah, I don't know what domain invasion that was, but whatever it was is gone now. Alright, I believe you were on your way to join up with my leader's army. Because I wanted a nice, or maybe another gold dragon with these groups out here. Beginning to think he'd be better off over here, though. I know that I keep turning this guy around, kind of waffling on where he's going, but they don't have a golden dragon out here, and I think they could use one. The Archangel could make use of those berries. Yeah, alright. Go that way. I'll have him use the berries on the next turn so he can catch up with everyone. The Archangel can get more or less close enough, I think. We'll leave her there, and then she can join those units on the next... Wait, where are these guys going? You guys not have orders? Hillbridge. Just get here, I guess? Well, if they can make it to here, then... Oh, they're going underground. Okay, it must be a faster route that way. Alright, well, as long as you guys know what you're doing. Guess those units can stay where they're at for now. I've got that builder with them, which there actually seems to already be quite a few good roads around here. Although I feel like I could use one coming through this way. So I'm gonna get to work on that. What's this ice witch doing out here? Oh, that's left over from my leader's former army. Okay. I probably should get rid of that with somebody. Maybe I'll send the Ice Witch and these other two random heroes down there. Maybe with them and some spells I could take care of that. This army isn't particularly happy. It's that stupid Shadow Stalkers making everyone... He's bringing bad vibes to the group. You know what? Why don't we send you two over here? You guys can kind of help those heroes out, or at least one of you. Then maybe the elf. just to give this army a little bit of something extra to work with here. And then the rest of you can all stack up. Actually, this is probably a better spot to be. Just stack there and await further instructions. To wait and see what I can get up there to help them out. And then I got my little scout here, who I mostly want to keep an eye on Mogwai. So I'm going to just send it up here. So I think Mogwai is a little bit, it's like straight west of here. This might be one of his cities, actually. Keep cycling that stuff out. We got more Firstborn on the way, that's fine. Limburg is... oh wait, no, they've already got their orders. We're good there. And then these orcs, I think I'm going to leave them alone for now. They're kind of sticking way out, and I can't defend them if anything happens until I get more reinforcements at that area, so we'll leave them alone for now. These wisps are more or less done scouting. There is nothing left to find out here. I think I'm going to just either stick them in a city and let them camp on defense, which is no problem because, yeah, I'll do that because mana, like, I'm at my cap anyway. There's literally no reason to disjunct these guys. So I'll just stick them somewhere and have them sit. Like, this is honestly good enough. And we'll just have them camp there, and then I won't think about them for the rest of the game. Okay, that angel was working on clearing some of this extra stuff, but got a little beat up in the process, so she better just wait. Alright, and this guy can keep on trucking with his big army there. And as soon as he gets here, or down here, one of the two. I still haven't decided whether he's going to go northwest or southwest. He's got to go either above or below that lake. I think I'm going to go below it, because the sorcerer's down here, and I think the druid's down here. So I think I'm going to run into more heavy resistance along the southern route, because the northern route was Dreadnought. So I think it'll be a little while before I run into a lot of stuff up there. So, you know what, actually, I am going to auto send him down here just so I remember that's what I'm doing with him. It's going to take him a few turns to get there, but yeah. These guys can just kind of hold the line here for now, until these, maybe once these armies sort of move south. Yeah, because these armies are going to move this direction anyway. Actually, there's not really a whole lot of reason for these guys to not move out. Maybe I'll wait on the next turn because they're still a little low on movement. But on the next turn, I'll probably just throw all those armies forward. I mean, I may as well. I have this angel here kind of guarding both of those cities. I want to keep checking in with her every turn. Why don't you guys grab that? Catch back up a bit. Okay, that's all. I think this is all auto move stuff, right? I think. I don't know. Some of it might be getting jumbled up on each other, to be honest. I know where the sorcerer's capital is, but getting there is going to be interesting. Oh, that Griffin Rider can come at me. That would at least be a fair fight. Alright, this guy is gotten caught up in a bigger stack, but we need that road finished. And then I want him to go up this direction and work on a road to help those guys get caught up a little faster. and he's pretty much out of stuff to do. I thought this guy had seen some treasure on the water, but maybe that was an earlier episode than what I'm thinking, and he may have already picked it up. So I'm gonna keep sending him where I am at. I'm gonna send him more west because I really have nothing else in this area. He's probably not gonna find much over here, but I just want to make sure that they don't have some scattered cities up north that I'm not expecting. Okay, Zari's army is getting to where they can join the action here pretty soon. But I think they're going to stay underground. I get it, they're kind of getting forced all the way down to... Well, you know what? That's okay. There's haste berries along the way they can make use of. So that's exactly what they're going to do. This is literally right along the way, so let's just take the free XP and the money. We don't need that. Actually, I probably do need that for healing, because I have new heroes that don't have healing. So you know what? I actually will take that and just send it to, where's Ferric? Send it to Ferric. I don't think he has a healing item. And then just keep on going. Alright, so these are my other miscellaneous groups of things. Moving towards the same area. These guys are kind of moving towards the same area that my Theocrat is, which is okay. When they get there, they're going to cause all sorts of mischief, and it's going to be great. I think I could probably... Yeah, you know what? Let's just auto-combat some stuff. Oh no, I lost the thing. I don't really care. Sell that. Take some cheap rewards there. Oh, and these guys are also kind of all going to the same direction, although these ones are going to be a bit... They need to go more north and up and around. Holy crap, there's actually an awful lot of stuff going to that orc city that I was talking about. They're not there yet, but soon this area is going to be swarming, which is good because it's central underground. This is probably exactly where I want to have a lot of units start showing up on, well, a lot of my units start showing up. So yeah. Keep moving them that way. Keep moving you guys. I guess they can go north past the Archon Vassal. And I have no particular plan or organizational method for this at all. It's just run that way, and eventually something good will probably happen. These guys can snag those haste berries, which I should probably do. And then they're basically just going to follow along with that group. Alright. I want this Eagle Scout on the open... No, actually I want this one on the land, I think. Seems to be... Ah, crap, I should have stayed up there. They might try to pick him off. Holy crap, this city is just filled with units. I'm just waiting on the leader to get here, and then it's just gonna be chaos from that point forward. I got a nice long road here. Get some good exploration in. Looks like he's got a little unit down here, maybe also doing some scouting. Oh, come on. One more and I can see them. Is this builder anywhere where he could do something potentially useful? Oh yeah, this is the one that was building the road to get the... Yeah, he still needs to keep going this way. I'm gonna send him to that point. You guys have to hold up there. I'm gonna have them camp. That one needs to wait for a turn. These guys can camp for now. And then we're back to Iggy's army, which is kind of just doing its own thing. I don't need to worry about those shrines. I mean, it's probably free XP, but... You know what? It's free XP. I want to manual this, but instead... Or no, I want to auto this, but instead I am going to manual and use this as just another opportunity to throw a ton of XP on my Earth Elemental, who should level up, who should level up on the, oh, come on, stop starting him in the back. He's the slowest unit. Go. Go forth. Would you stop freaking out? My weird units. Alright, I'll just leave him there. That's fine, don't care. This guy's got Resurgence, and they don't have any more electric attacks. The Divine Vengeance has just been used. So I can move behind that thing, although I think I'm going to do a little healing first. Go, move back there, put some pressure on him, and then I want to beat those guys up. And that's all. I'm just gonna let the rest play out. Oh no, I got... Did you stop running away from me? Alright, go ahead and fight me. Fight that guy if you want. Go ahead, it'll be fun. Oh, now he wants to come back and fight Earth Elemental guy. Okay, fine. I'm going to heal this guy now. And I know you've got Nourishing Meal in there somewhere. There it is. Just keep stacking XP on that guy for the unlimited regrowth health potential. And yeah, I think this army's pretty much self-sustaining at this point, so they're gonna go here. Oh, hey, look, haste berries. Can I detour to get that guy and still get the haste berries? I have to actually do a little math here, so that would be... Well, let's start with the angel, whose flies, and it's 3 no matter what. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Angel could make it. What about anyone who can't fly? This guy would be a problem, I think. But once he's back on the road, it's only 2. So But the floating unit is at 4, 8, 12. He wouldn't be able to make it. But I think the floating unit may only use... How much does it use? Can't remember if it's 3 or 4 when you're floating. Base moves cost of 4. Okay. So the floating would slow him down. Alright, that's fine. I would rather use the haste berries. Oh, hey, look, a hero. Hi. Ooh, I see a city over there. Tucked away in a corner, too. If I'm really lucky, that's actually Mogwai's capital. Let's go find out. Probable victory. You know what? We'll manual this one. This looks like a decent fight. Thagadir Coalblade. A level 9 warlord, and I need to try to resurrect him and his Manticore Rider buddy. Which I forgot to resurrect the Manticore Rider in the other fight. Dang it. I keep forgetting True Res. To be fair, I've only had it in a very small handful of my games. Still, I should be remembering to use it. Alright, looks like he's going to send that Manticore Rider in ahead of everyone else. We'll make sure well, he'll probably go after someone other than the Earth Elemental, but I want the Earth Elemental up in the middle of, like, everything. Because he does not have anything that can really do much damage to it. He does have a weaken. I guess it is a goblin, so it can inflict weakening. That might be something I need to watch out for, but for the most part, I think we can hang back and let him do the heavy lifting. He's the team's tank. Alright, they want to go pick a fight with me specifically. He's regrowing 27 health per turn now. Alright, I can't dominate you, so I will have to just... Actually, I'm going to try to freeze him. Yeah, there we go. Jeez, even with all this stuff, he's still going to take forever to kill. I want you to heal up. Alright, before I forget... You're mine now. You just stay on defense. You're doing great. I have a pretty good chance to stun that phalanx. I think I'm going to take it. Just to take a little pressure off of this guy. So he can focus on what's in front of him. Oh, they really wanted to go hit Iggy once. Doing all these critical hits, but it's not really helping them. Well, I'm gonna flank you with your own Manticore Rider. I could try to dominate, pick up some extra units for the army. A phalanx would be nice. Sweet. Alright, now I just need to wrap up the battle before that wears off. What direction are you facing? Looks like you're facing Iggy, okay. You need to stop. And then, now that you're turned around, I can go here and send little goblins flying all over the map. Oh no. I actually need to kill this guy next so I can true res him. How about you go deal with that? Iggy's got that nasty backstab, so he can do this. Then cast a spell. True res him. He's a level 9 warlord, so that actually seems pretty handy to have around. We'll start building a second army out of this group. And now that he's up, that guy, the dragon doesn't have first strike, so that guy will definitely do something. Alright, I'll just finish him off now. Sweet. And managed to get half that army. Which they can, well, I don't really need their help, but I'm gonna hold position here for the moment, actually. I don't want to send in Iggy's army completely by themselves. Let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12. They'd be okay here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 would get him close enough. Oh, Iggy could do it, I think. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, yeah. I'll have Iggy do it. We can see it. It's not his capital. That's alright. It's a city that we can break. I'm going to grab this to give us a little better vision around here. And then I will give it back to him, only very temporarily. He has nothing in here, nothing that threatens me really at all, so I'm going to go ahead and move up onto that bridge and bring Iggy back, and then leave everyone guarding that bridge there. And that army there can chill for now. They've got a lot of items on the way. And I am going a little long for this episode, I just realized. I need to wrap this up here. Let's give Iggy some more points. I think... What level did he just hit? 18? And we're most likely in the just adding... Total awareness could be fun for him. You know what? I think I'll save up and grab that. That could be a nice combination with tireless. I actually really like that. That's a good idea. Okay, we'll wait there. We'll check that off, and I think I'm almost at the end of the turn here. But I need to wrap this episode up. I went a little over with this one, but that's okay. I know most of you guys don't seem to mind. But thank you so much for watching, everybody. Like I said, I am planning on doing 4 more, or no, not 4 more, sorry, 4 in total this week. So 3 more after this one in this set of episodes. And I do not know whether I will be gone next weekend or not. Right now I'm going to assume that I probably will be. But if I'm not, then I'll probably do another set of episodes next weekend. I'll do more if I'm here, basically. But yeah, November and December, just really busy with family stuff during the holidays, so... I thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and I will see you all in the next one. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, Spanglefan, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.